The landscape of rural America is dotted with sprawling farms of all types, shapes, and sizes, raising a variety of food products that ultimately wind up on the family table. From milk-producing cows and egg-laying hens to chickens and pigs, the fruits of the farmer's labors are for our nourishment and enjoyment. But what you might not know is that the quantity of the output of these animals has a lot to do with their comfort. While we may never know for sure if great cheese comes from happy cows, we do know that comfortable animals produce more of what they're supposed to.
It's pretty simple. When cows are comfortable, they will produce the most milk and be, the most efficient and productive animals that they can be.
If an animal is not in its comfort zone, it will not eat as much and therefore will not grow as fast, will not produce as many eggs or as much milk as it could if it were comfortable. Therefore, the environment, and more specifically the temperature and air quality, are an integral part of the efficiency required for growers to be profitable. For example, dairy cows stressed by the heat won't eat and therefore won't give milk. Happy cows in this instance are cool cows.
Some of the problems associated with the summertime heat are decrease in milk production, poor breeding, and just overall stressed cows, which can lead to all kinds of problems.
When a grower is responsible for thousands or perhaps hundreds of thousands of animals, they do not want to put just any ventilation system in the building. Just like residential and commercial ventilation, agricultural ventilation systems like this one installed here at a dairy farm in Sanborn, Iowa, need to be designed to provide proper cooling and heating.
For example, in this barn, we're moving about 4 million cubic feet of air per minute. That air is drawn through the opposite wall of the barn. It has an evaporative cooling system in it. The evaporative cooling system brings water across a cooling pad, and the air is drawn through that. As the water evaporates, it cools the air from 12 to 15 degrees. So we're creating a breeze across the barn of air that is cooled before it enters the barn. So in addition to cool air for the cows, providing fresh air to the cows, so it's a comfortable, clean environment.
Aerotech Ventilation Systems, owned by Munters Corporation, has been in business since 1949. Since then, Aerotech has specialized in ventilation products for confined livestock, poultry, swine, and dairy. The sales staff has an average of 25 years of market experience, most with engineering and design background. They focus on animal health, making sure air temperature and air quality are maximized.
Aerotech is unique in the industry because of our experience and know-how in designing systems specifically for the animals and for the climate that the systems are going in. So for example, this facility in Iowa would have a little bit different ventilation system than the same building in Texas, for example, that has a different climate. We have unique know-how and experience among the people at Aerotech that design these systems, work with dairy producers, and we're always on the cutting edge of new technology.
We chose Aerotech Ventilation because their outstanding customer service, their knowledge, and just the fact that they know what they're doing and they've done it before. So they've just been a real joy to work with.
Aerotech's focus is on the key components of animal health, air quality and water quality, both of which are key to the animal's survival and have a major impact on animal performance and efficiency of the business.
Thanks to the Aerotech cooling systems, we haven't noticed any decline in milk production at all this summer, and our breeding has actually improved over the earlier months, so it's just been really, really good.
With the addition of Clear Advantage to the Aerotech product line is a logical fit as we look to improve the health and the environment that the animals are exposed to. Water is the logical next step to providing a quality feed, water, and environment for that animal.
The Clear Advantage water system is a patented process which utilizes ozone as the oxidant instead of chlorine, which is more commonly used.
Ozone is 3,000 times faster reacting than chlorine. It's a chemical-free process. It's also a certified organic process by the FDA and leaves a high level of dissolved oxygen into the water, which is beneficial to the animals.
Our objective is to help producers of meat and milk and eggs produce it more efficiently. And the primary purpose of our company is to create animal comfort. So that's what we do, provide fresh air and cool air for the animals so that they can produce efficiently for the farmers and for feeding America.
With this design, we encourage them to lay down in the stalls, and that's when they create the most milk, is when they're lying down.
With rising energy costs, growers are looking for the most energy-efficient fans, offering the maximum airflow that will give them the maximum energy savings. They are also looking for products that will keep the cold out in winter, yet allow the required preheated fresh air into the building.
As energy efficiency becomes more and more important, Aerotech is working on making fans more and more efficient. Also, the size of buildings, as you see here, 120 55-inch vortex fans. Buildings are getting larger, systems are getting larger, and we're trying to accommodate that.
As the growers become greener, there will be increased demand for more efficient fans and more technically advanced inlets and computer controllers. Aerotech has been an industry leader in both quality, efficiency, and design, and plans to meet those demands and more to make animals and growers more productive.
It's the diversity of our designs, coupled with over 60 years of ventilation experience, that makes our company quite unique.
For more information, visit munters.us/Aerotech.